This is Promineo Tech's Front-End Bootcamp Week 15 assignment, Part 2 of React, adding state. To start with, I simply transferred my example creature array into state, calling it creature list, and using set creature list as the way to set a new version of the state. I also ended up having to add a new ID for state, as otherwise creating multiple creatures, deleting one that wasn't the final one, and then creating a new one would give an error, as it would try and create two things with the same ID. But I could have it set to have all the same. Every time I click the add button, it adds a creature with the same properties, but with a different ID. And then I passed this down into the new creature form as a prop, which is why the add button was what I was using there, because I added the on-click of add creature into the form. My other two pieces to adjust state are delete creature and toggle creature, using the delete and this new toggle button, which we'll get to in a moment. Delete creature creates a new array using the current list of the state, and then filtering out the ID to delete. Meanwhile, toggle creature also takes in the ID, but instead maps over the array and returns it with everything the same except for the expanded property on the chosen creature being reversed. And these I passed into the bestiary, but because the bestiary isn't what I'm using to create and to delete and toggle, I had to then pass them into the creature data, and this is where I use them. So for the toggle function, I had to adjust my TSX as well as some of the styling to create the little toggle buttons. If it's expanded, it shows all of the information as well as the edit and delete buttons. If it is not expanded, it has a different symbol on the expand button, and it only shows the creature's name. And so the toggle creature buttons, both types of it, have the toggle creature function attached to them as an on-click. Meanwhile, the delete creature is only available when the creature is expanded. So I can click delete, and to demonstrate that it's can still add as many as I want. I can close them and open them. I can delete. And this form still doesn't do anything. The add always adds the same creature. But once we get to the API or mock backend that we'll be using soon, I'll be able to attach that and be able to utilize the information in the form. In the meantime, all of the toggle, add, and delete buttons are functioning. And that is the second part of React with state.